Take this from someone who dated someone that found her ugly. Like my ex found me ugly, and in turn I thought I was ugly. But the moment I got out of that relationship and then I started loving myself, started being comfortable in my own skin, because he actually liked like light skinned girls, and then he thought light skinned girls were prettier than dark skin. Now, the moment I started loving myself, started getting comfortable in my own skin, started loving my smile. Oh, you cannot tell me shit. Now he even thinks I'm pretty. Like he thinks I am beautiful, which I have always been. But because I didn't love myself enough, I didn't realize it. So please, love yourself. When people say rubbish to you, you will know that they don't even know what they are saying. You will know. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Veronniequa Olunde, and if today is your first time stopping by, hey girl, please don't make it your last. Click the subscribe button down below to subscribe to my channel, be part of my family, and most importantly, part of my growth. Thank you guys so much for the love of my past videos. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Dating in your 20s can be a bit overwhelming. It can be tricky because we are just getting to learn about ourselves, and we are like involving other people in our lives. But shout out to those of us that found our person in our early 20s, good people with good intentions, and shout out to the rest of us who are in the waiting room. So I'm going to be sharing with us a few lessons I learned while dating in my early 20s. So the number one thing that I have here on my list is to not date the potential or the idea of them that you have in your head. Don't, because that is just you making up excuses for bad behavior. If a man is bad, he is bad. Don't make any excuse for them. Or if a woman is not good, she is not good. Don't stop making excuses or stop dating the potential of them that you have in your head. So the second thing on my list is to find the time to date yourself. By this I mean, do not see singleness as a curse. If God says this season I need you to be single, please be single. Don't try to jump from one relationship to another, because it is in that singleness or in that time that you are dating yourself that you get to know more about yourself, that you get to know more of the things that you love, of the things that you like, of goals that you would want to achieve. Like you just get to love your own aura, your own energy, your own vibe. Like just find the time to be single and find the time to date yourself, so you get to know more of yourself. And in that time, you realize that you were actually glorifying the barest minimum. You find out that a lot of things that these guys are offering, or that these girls are offering, you can do for yourself. And once you find out you can do certain things for yourself without being in a relationship, you would actually stop glorifying the barest minimum. So in your singleness, find time to know yourself, to love God even more. Stop seeing singleness as a curse. It is actually a good time to develop yourself all around. Another thing I learned while dating in my early 20s is that dating to marry is good. It is actually good, because that way you would know where the relationship is heading to. But if the marriage thing is your main focus while dating this person or that person, it will just make you settle. Like it will make you settle for anything that comes, because at the end of the day, your final destination is that you're going to be a Mrs., or that you're going to be a Mr., or that you're going to be a wife and it's going to be your husband. But no, like date to know the kind of person that you are dating, so you just don't end up in a loveless marriage. Of all the things I've said, if you would not take anything, what I just said, that point I just said, please take it. As someone who has dated to marry before, please take it. I'm not saying dating to marry is not good. It's actually a good thing. Date with a goal, but please do not make the goal the only focus while you lose sight of whatever God is trying to show you in the process of dating. Please be attentive. Don't just divert all your attention to the fact that this person is going to marry you at the end of the day. Next lesson is to not try to be the superhero girlfriend or the superhero boyfriend. You cannot change anyone. Your love cannot change a grown-ass human being. Only God can. So stop trying to waste your time thinking that the more you love this person, the more this person is going to change. Forget what Beauty and the Beast was trying to preach in that cartoon, where Beauty's love changed the Beast into a charming prince. This is real life, and I'm not saying fairy tales does not exist. Fairy tales actually do exist, but my point exactly is, instead of you wasting your time praying that God changes this person to fit into the idea of them that you have in your head, pray that God teaches this person, if he or she is the one for you. Pray that God teaches them how to love you better, like the proper way to love you. And if they are not, pray that it scatters the relationship. After that prayer, sit back and watch God do his thing. Next lesson is to know your own love language and know your partner's love language. But love your partner in their own love language while they love you in your own love language. If your love language is gifts, they are free to give you gifts. Now, if their own love language is quality time, you can also give them gifts, but understand that they do more of quality time. So find time to be attentive, to be present in your partner's life. So the next thing I learned while dating in my early 20s is, if you are a one woman kind of man, or you are a one man kind of woman, like that way I mean you only have one partner and you guys are like sexually active. Now you catch an STI, you've treated it and it keeps coming back. Ask your partner to get treated. Chances are it keeps coming back because you keep catching it from him. Like I said in my last video, it's okay to not know what you want, be it in life or in a relationship. But from past relationships that have failed, you've discovered things that you don't want. And those things, my dear, are your non-negotiables. The next lesson, which is a PSA to me, is to please walk away from any relationship that isn't serving you any longer. Like, walk away from it. Don't try to salvage anything at all. Walk away from it, because at the end of the day, you are the prize. So please act like it. The next lesson I learned is to realize that a cheat will always remain a cheat, and that has nothing to do with you, except you're the one cheating. Next lesson is to know that self-love is important, because you cannot give what you don't have. So realize that self-love is important. That way, when people think or speak less of you, you'd know that it's a reflection of their mind and how shallow they are. And again, it has nothing to do with you. Take this from someone who dated someone that found her ugly. Like, my ex found me ugly, and in turn I thought I was ugly. But the moment I got out of that relationship and then I started loving myself, started being comfortable in my own skin, because he actually liked like light-skinned girls, and then he thought light-skinned girls were prettier than dark skin. Now, the moment I started loving myself, started getting comfortable in my own skin, started loving my smile. You cannot tell me shit. Now he even thinks I'm prettier. Like, he thinks I am beautiful, which I have always been. But because I didn't love myself enough, I didn't realize it. So please, love yourself. When people say rubbish to you, you will know that they don't even know what they are saying. You will know. Finally, please realize that not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever. Know that some people come into our lives for a reason or to serve a particular purpose, and once they are done, they leave. So please, don't beat yourself up over a failed relationship. It was probably the saving grace you needed at that time. And with that, we have come to the end of today's video. If you found the video interesting, please give it a thumbs up, share with whoever you think may be in need of this video, and leave a comment down below on your own dating lessons. And with that, your girl is signing out.